Welcome to another video. Today we are playing Ghoti with the new secret Ghoti field spell. That's right, Ghoti has a new secret spell, and it's not in my hand right now, but it's a Centur-ions spell. And I didn't realize this till someone mentioned them in the comments. Someone said Centur-ions are just like Ghotis, and they are correct. Now we had the option of doing a Centur-ion line or a Ghoti line here, and we're getting schooled by opponent with the side frame Gambit gear. So, alright. Let's get schooled. Lifeless Sleep Fish negated, so we banished our paces, but we got no level 4. So opponent side framing us. Let's see what is going to happen next. As usual, we're playing 7 games. I'm going to show you every game. And opponent, hold on a second. Opponent's playing Ghotis too. Is opponent on the same strategy as us? Well, I'm going to let Lifeless Sleep Fish resolve. So we got the finger here. Let's negate shift. Stop opponent from doing anything, hopefully. They got some Ghoti. They got the Ghoti sleeves. I should have known. Alright, pace is dead. We gotta draw some good cards here. Just kidding. We already have a good card. It's Centur-ion Trudea. Opponent. Negated. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. Fish negated. Let's summon Trudea. Now, great part about the Centur-ions. Alright, 2 level 4 monsters, and then 3 spells, and then 3 field spells, and each of them is a 1-card starter. So let's show off the Centur-ion Trudea. What does it do? It puts the Primera in the spell and trap zone, and itself. And then we activate Primera effect, summon itself. We get to add a Centur-ion card to the hand, so we're going to add the Gargoyle. Alright, Gargoyle is here. Gargoyle sends a face-up Centur-ion to the graveyard and summons itself. And now we got a tuner, we got a non-tuna, and we go Synchro 12 into a Centur-ion Auxilia. And Auxilia is going to add a Centur-ion card, and we get that Gargoyle back to the hand. Opponent, how dare you? Opponent hitting us with the Ball Drake. So I'm going to max C to draw a card here. We don't actually care about this card too much being in the hand. It is a little annoying. We're going to discard it. Ghotis usually play on our turn anyway, so we're going to hit them with a max C in case they got some shenanigans. And now we're going to add the field spell to the hand. Now, we can activate the field spell effect, but we got to discard a card to get its effect to work. So I think it's worth it. It gives us some interaction for the opponent's turn. Ghotis don't even usually summon that much on their turn, so let's get that Primera. Let's attack and end the turn. And at the end of each turn, Auxilia is going to put one of the Centur-ions from the graveyard or banish zone into the back row. And this field spell is going to do some Ghoti-like things. You'll see in a second. We got the Trudea, we got the Primera. Opponent summoning a Zep. Now we don't want them to have a Synchro 6. So let's put a stop to it right now. Opponent hitting us with a Maxi. Very rude. Extremely rude. Maybe I should have negated the Leaf Fish with my Imperm so that I could finger Maxi. May have been a mistake. We all learn. We all live and learn. We summon our Trudea. We summon our Primera. And then we get a free search. And the field spell is activating. What's field spell doing? Saying you get to Synchro Summon. When a monster is summoned, you can immediately Synchro Summon using monsters on your field. That's right. We're Ghotis. We're not summoning a Ghoti though. We're making a Centur-ion Legadia. Could summon other level 12s too, but the Legadia is pretty good. Legadia is going to pop a monster on field and also draw a card. Drawing into that Nibiru. Ending the turn, opponent lets us set 2 of our same effect as the other one. Sets them back from the graveyard banish zone into the back row, so we can do them again on our turn and on the opponent's turn. Alright, there's our 1-card starter Emblema Oath that does not use our normal summon. So this and the field spell, if you draw either of these, you can do full combo, get a level 12 with some free synchros on the opponent's turn, and you don't have to use your normal, so you can still do your Ghoti plays. All it uses is the field spell zone. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Let's summon Primera. And these don't usually lock you into any archetype, so you can actually summon the Ghotis with them, which is pretty fun. Opponent. Bestial Druid swarming us. Not going to do too much. We can get these back from the banish zone. Primera is here. And we got a level 4 and a level 4 and opponent. Javier Squadron. Uh-oh. Are we in trouble? Are we in trouble? We do have the Imperm, so we can negate. Excel Synchro Stardust, though, is a bit of a tricky one to negate. Because if you try and negate it, it can summon another one from the extra, if they're playing it. It can summon the Stardust. Does opponent have it? That's the question. Opponent activating the effect, summoning a tuner, and then going to synchro summon. Let's negate. Let's make them have it. Or make them have it. This is the wrong choice, by the way. We should just negate whatever they summon. Look at us getting schooled here. They had it. They had the Stardust. Alright. Okay. So opponent making Stardust. They get to summon a synchro summon here into the Decklist, alright? Now, Decklist is going to banish all of our stuff. And I don't want my stuff to be banished. So let's Nibiru. Alright. Before the Ghoti resolves. We're going to Nibiru. We're going to send all our stuff to the graveyard. So it's not banished forever. We can get it back. And we're not fully cooked. Also, it makes the Decklist smaller. Alright. We got Nibiru. We give him the token. And then these get banished. Very cool. Alright. Let's Emblem Oath. Get another copy of that field spell. Activate it. Summon the Centur-ions, attack, and we don't have any more Centur-ions to add to the hand because we're playing a reduced engine. I'll show you in the deck list at the end of the video. You'll see. We got Ghoti deep beyond it, but we're not out of this. All right. Opponents Ghoti the deep beyond coming back. We got hit by Maxi. We got deep beyond it. Opponent paces. Paces summoning a shift, and opponent going to battle. I don't think so. We're gonna activate the Centur-ion Phalanx field trap spell. We banish a monster on the field, and then we special summon it back to its owner's field in the next standby phase. So fish is gone. The great thing about that effect also, we get to choose the battle position, because we're special summoning it. So we draw a crossout designate. Centur-ion Phalanx has an effect in the graveyard as well. Show that off. Alright, big mistake here. Well, not really a big mistake. It is a choice. I could have waited till the Decklist got back. Summons itself, and it's a special summon trigger, not a synchro summon trigger. So we special summon it from the graveyard. We pop a monster the opponent controls and draw a card. Sick. We draw on our fish. Decklist is back, but we get to choose the position, so we're putting it in defense mode. Opponent's paces is coming back, so opponent can synchro 12, but we know there's no synchro 12 fish. Konami is rude to the fish. Crossout designate. Banish a shift. Get to battle. Send that Decklist to the graveyard zone. Hit him for 2,000 damage. And in the end phase, we get to set our Centur-ion Primera in the back row. It says synchro on the opponent's turn. Shift is here. And now look at this. We got one synchro. We got two synchros. Potentially even 4 synchros if we do all the Ghoti things. Opponent. Shuffle in their fish to draw a card. They're desperate. They're like, they've seen the power of, oh, they're cooked. Fully cooked. Who knows what these are, but they're setting back. They're setting a face down. We're just going to pass. We're going to pass. We're going to do our synchro plays on our turn. Primera is here. Summon itself. Activates the effect of the spell. We don't even need to do that. We're just flexing. Synchro summon. The Azcan, just showing you, right? That is Primera and Trudea making an Azcan. Beautiful. Beautiful artwork. You can see, this is the Ghoti field spell. This is secretly the Ghoti field spell. Let's banish that face down. It was a shift. Opponent fully cooked. They're looking at us like, oh my god. I should watch Sim King's channel to see his sick deck list. If this is you, by the way, you can shout out in the comments for being a good sport. Let me get the OTK on ya. Let's get that shift. Baboose the Azcan. And opponent is cooked. Let's go on to the next game. Alright, thank you to everyone who sent me videos of replays. We'll be showing off some replays at the end of the video today, so stick around for that. If you like the channel, make sure to subscribe. We'll have quality content in the future. This is also quality content. Maybe. If you think so, you let me know. We got a Primera. Opponent ashing. And ashing the Primera does stop our combo, sort of. Alright, we can still activate its second effect to put it back in the spell trap zone, but we don't get to search. So, is that it? Are we cooked? With just Primera and nothing else? Well, because we field spell free special summoned it, we can just normal summon Trudea and carry on like nothing happened. There you go. Set him in the back row. Synchro on the opponent's turn. Opponent. Activating Mausoleum of White. They're playing Blue Eyes. Alright, now listen, okay? It's not my fault that people are playing Blue Eyes like it's a real deck. I can't tell people what to play. Alright, opponent bricked, and they are cooked. Free win. Alright, look. I'm showing you every game. Don't be mad. Let's go on. Love this name. Let's go on to the next game. This is why you don't play Blue Eyes. Your hand, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and an egg. And you can't do anything. Let's Centurion Primera. This is a bit of a sad hand because we had to choose between doing our Centurion play or the Ghoti play. But the Centurions can do Ghoti plays on the opponent's turn anyway. So it's really a Ghoti play to do the Centurions, if you think about it. Let's discard this fish. Get the Trudea. Activate Synchro Summon. And the Auxilia. We get to add a card to the hand. Opponent ashing this. For some reason they ash this instead of the normal summon of the Primera. Normal summon Primera getting negated is kind of like fully cooking us, so thank you opponent for choosing to negate this instead of the other thing. And end phase we still get to set a monster in the back row. So we'll set the Primera and pass a turn. We got the maximum C. Opponent. What can you even do against the max C? Zodiac. Dryden. Land a straw card. Popping something. And opponent, you, oh my goodness. Alright, so this says, cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects while you control the Centurion monster. So opponent chose to pop this when it is not destroyable. Good job. And then they showed us that they had Sticky String Kaiju to send this to the graveyard, so they could have popped this if they wanted to. So they just chose not to. They were just flexing on us. Opponent ranking up, giving us a billion cards under the max C. Ooh, we are one fish away from doing a Synchro Summon. If we draw our the level 6-1, not you, related cards. You know the one. Wait, it doesn't exist. Okay, never mind. There's a fish that we summon it. We just gotta draw it. Opponent. Earth Tremor. What are they doing? They made us go first, I think. Check the, you can go back, you can rewind. Opponent, Verna Sylph. Discarding Redux. We drew into an Ash Blossom. I'm gonna negate that. No, whatever that does. I don't know, it can be ashed, so it's bad. Negated. Synchro. Into G Golem Invalid Domain. What a card. Another domain expansion. The hands domain. Alright. Well, I have the anti-domain technique. Max C. Opponent get their guaranteed hit, but it is not lethal. Synchro Summon into a, what is this? G Golem Dignified Trilithion. That is quite the card. Alright, I'm not going to read it. Let's just draw. Let's summon our Primera. Activate to search. Get the trap. Now, it's our turn. Draw. I only have 7,000 cards thanks to Max C. A fair and balanced card. Let's tag out the field spell. That was a test to see if I had any more copies of these cards in my deck. I did not. Centurion field spell activate. Get that Paces. That was not the effect of the field spell, by the way. That was normal summon Paces, activate Paces effect, summon Leaffish. Send shift, banish shift, activate. Centurion Gargoyle, sending the field spell, Synchro Summon into the Legadia. Now this card has some sort of effect, something about if it's destroyed or if it's targeted. When your opponent activates a card that targets it, you can negate and destroy. The great thing about these Centurions, Legatas, they don't target. They just destroy a card with the highest attack, my choice of Tide. So we're not targeting you. Get popped. This is also bad because if opponent's playing Horus, then you can't do it, but no one plays Horus, right? Nobody plays Horus, it's fine. Opponent's cooked. They are done. Ban Max C. Let's go on to the next game. I haven't even showed you the best thing that this deck can do. It's very cool. I hope I will get to show it. Opponent playing Buster Whelp. This is some sort of janky nonsense with Buster Blader. We're going to negate this. Ash Blossom negate. They make all your monsters dragons, and then they make all your dragons like effects negated. I think that's what it does. Opponent summoning just good old Buster Blader. This is 20, 24, and you, my man, are summoning Buster Blader. Alright. We can negate it, but I don't think it's worth it. Let's summon Primera. Opponent, making it a dragon. And Buster Blader is going to get 500 attack for each dragon that we control. Amazing. What a powerful card. Buster Blader. Let's search for the stand-up Centurion. Opponent, oh my goodness. Activating Karma Cut. I remember this from Duel Links. It destroys a monster. Banishes a monster. So opponent banishing our monster, not negating the effect of our field spell. This is fine. Discarding Red Eyes. Look at this guy. What is this deck? Just Red Eyes Black Dragon, Buster Blader. We're living the anime life over here. Did this stop us? Are we stopped? Are we fully stopped? We did use our normal summon, but we can summon Silent Angler now. Let's discard the fish, and we're not even done Centurioning. Let's get the Trudea, get the Centurion Primera, and set. Alright, we're done. We could summon this fish, but there's no point. Alright, we don't need it. Better in the hand. Safer in the hand. Opponent, Buster Blader, summoning a Fossil Dyna. Alright, you know what? I thought you were the hero. Now you are clearly the villain. This is just Floodgate. This is a Floodgate deck. Let's negate it with the Imperm. And now we can Synchro Summon. Summon the Trudea. Summon the Primera. And we can choose to boost a level, but you don't have to. You can also leave it level 4 and summon an Azcan. Alright? Now, is that always the best thing to do? No. Sometimes the best thing to do is just to make the Legadia. Because Azcan doesn't have 3,500 attack and draw your card as well as popping something. Opponent has been cooked. Alright, and I still haven't shown you the coolest thing this deck can do. We're just cooking so hard. Let's go on to the next game. On to the next game. Hopefully Konami releases some new water cards. They released some cards today, but none of them are water, and all of them are bad. So, you know, that is what it is. If you want to play Monster Reborn, copies 3 through 4, then you can. Opponent playing a Yubel. We hit him with the Max C. We're going to Ash Blossom the Yubel Spirit, which searches for that field spell. And that should shut him down. Alright. Opponent. They're not done. They are not done. They're summoning the Phantom Yubel. We drew it. We drew the Snopios combo. Let's summon Snopios on the opponent's turn. We don't get to Synchro Summon, but it is pretty funny. Opponent. Negating. Making the effect summon a Yubel from the deck. Opponent, are you sure you want to do that? You are under Max C right now. Opponent popping a Yubel. Opponent summoning a Yubel. Drawing us a card. They're summoning another Yubel negate. Drawing us another card. Alright. Well, our Ghotis are coming back from the banish zone. That is nice. Ghoti number 1, Ghoti number 2. Let's activate the effect of our Ghoti to summon our Snopios from the hand. An opponent activating to negate. I don't think so. Finger you, mate. Phantom Yubel negated. You will not be summoning a Yubel to the field. Opponent. Yubel is done. Let's Ghoti it up. Synchro Summon Azcan. And hey, take a look. Alright, we got the Stand Up Centurion, which means we can do full Centurion combo. So let's clear this sneaky back row before we do anything else. Opponent has an Imperm. Alright, that worked. We did it. We cleared the back row. Now let's Stand Up Centurion. Show opponent the power of Centurions. Let's discard. I don't know why I didn't discard this Paces. We haven't used our normal summon yet, that's why. Summon Primera. Get the Trudea. Summon the Trudea. And we should have discarded. We should discard the Paces. Look, I used my normal summon to summon the Trudea. Foolish. Let's summon Gargoyle. Oh, let's make the Auxilia. Get the Gargoyle back to the hand. Can we push for lethal here? Alright. Opponent not going to wait to let us find out. They are done. If you know how to push for lethal with Centurions, you tell me. But again, we still haven't done the coolest play with Centurions. If I don't get to do it in these games, I will show you how to do it because it is pretty sweet. Let's go on to the next game. Alright, we are on to the next game. We got an Emblema Oath. Let's show it off. Alright, what do you do when you pull the Emblema Oath? Why is this so good? Alright, why is this free special summon so good? You get the Trudea. You get the Primera. Primera summons itself. You get to search for the Gargoyle. Gargoyle summons itself. Synchros into a 12. Makes the Auxilia. Auxilia searches. Gargoyle comes back to the hand. So we're card neutral right now. We use one card, we got a one thing. Now we're card positive. Now we're double card positive. This is like pot of greed, but better. We get the field spell, so we can synchro on the opponent's turn. And we can even normal summon a Ghoti, which we did not need to do, but we did it anyway. Let's discard a Ghoti. Get that Primera in the back row. Activate Ghoti, targeting our Ghoti. So now we got Ghoti plays on top of the Centurion plays. Set the Centurion Trudea in the back row. And pass the turn. Now we get Ghoti Synchro, and we got Synchro with the Centur-ions. Opponent is playing, I love all the water decks today. Opponent playing literally Mermails. Stealing our Ash Blossom. Love it. Activating to pop a card. Let's dodge with the Centurion Phalanx. Just dodge, straight up dodge it. Now unfortunately this means we can't do the super cool play, but it's fine. Let's summon the Trudea and summon the Primera. Or not, maybe we'll save it for later. Let's save it for later. Let's do a Ghoti play. Opponent Deep Sea Aria searching for a Sea Serpent, getting the, not the Deep Sea Diva, getting the Heavy Infantry. Alright. Activating Ice Jade Ron Agerine. Summoning Agerine. Activating targeting the field spell. Okay, so this is a misplay on my part. I thought I needed to activate field spell effect now before it gets popped. What I should have done was just summon the Centurion Primera, and then we control a Centurion so it can't get popped. All right, learn how to play the deck better. We're gonna synchro summon into a 6. Make the Arion Post. Arion Post is gonna banish a Zep. Zep is gonna activate and synchro summon. And hold on a second. Why did this not pop yet? Cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects while you control a Centurion monster card. We don't control a monster. Did this do something? No. Alright, if you know what's going on, you explain to me, because I have no idea. Let's weather our well. Let's pop them. Let's search. Thank you for summoning these both in attack position unnecessarily. Get wiped. As we can. Of course, alright. Arion Post search. Opponent Deep Sea Diva normal summon. This is a very good. Alright, this is the best Mermail go in second hand I've ever seen in my life. Deep Sea Diva, summon the Prince. You know what? I don't think so. Let's Snopios. Let's synchro summon into the Azcan, maybe, perhaps. That's right. Banish the Prince. We used the stand-up Centurion to summon a whale. Whale time. Banish that Snopios, get the Azcan back, get back the Snopios, banishing a fish. An opponent, you just got Deep Sea Diva. What's your last card? Oh my goodness. Deep Sea Diva just became a Superstar Flare Typhon. Sky Crisis. This opponent is cooking so hard, I can't even believe it. So what do you do here? You attack and then make Zeus? Are we cooked? Zeus wipes our whole field. That's pretty good. Wait a minute. Hold on. This says something else. I think you can't special summon the turn you activated afterward. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. Okay, we're good. We're safe. We're safe from Zeus. Opponent sending our whale back to the deck. Let's summon Primera. Search for a Trudea. Opponent going to battle. Hitting our Primera. Main phase 2, end phase. No Zeus. You're not allowed to summon anymore. We get the Ash Blossom back. We get all of our nonsense back from the Banish Zone. Get our fish. We get back our Centurion Auxilia. Let's make the chain. Yang, a big Chungus is here. Alright, now what does this guy do? He says something else. He says that monsters with 3,000 or more attack can't activate their effects. So we can't even activate our Chungus's effect. That's so rude. Well, let's summon Snopios. Let's summon this, and then, okay, we were just going to attack. Opponent was fully equipped. That was some great Mermail gameplay, though. Very good job. We got one more game left. Let's go. Overall, Centurion Ghotis, extremely fun. Centurion engine quite strong, but has a lot of kind of bricks. More bricks even than the Horus engine, so not sure it's my favorite. Excuse me, opponent. Did you just hit me with a Cyframe Gamma Gear? Alright, here I am slapping Maxi in the standby phase. And opponents are playing Cypher and Gamma Gear to get a free Synchro Summon. Alright, we're going to Ash Blossom this so that opponent doesn't get their free summon. And opponent literally has Finger. Alright, you know what? Sometimes they just got it. Now we just gotta hope whatever the rest of opponent's hand is not that good. Because they get a free Synchros 8 on top of whatever is in their hand. We do have our Centur-ion field spell, which means we can do a free play here. But opponent won the hand trap war. It's Yugioh. Alright, well, Yugioh can make at least one negate if opponent knows what they're doing. If they extra know what they're doing, they can make like 5 or 6 negates. So let's see. Let's speed things up. While we're speeding things up, I'm going to tell you about the combo you can do, alright? What you do is you get your Centur-ion Auxilia on the field, alright? In the opponent's turn, use the field spell to Synchro Summon the Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon targets your level 12 Auxilia and then summons any Synchro 12 from the deck. So you can go into a Red Supernova Dragon, you can go into a Cosmic Blazar Dragon, which is a negate. You can also even summon Deep Beyond and Chaos Angel this way. Or Big Chungus if you have a level 10 to target. So very sick. Alright, now that we've shown you what you could do, opponent has made a board with single negate, steal, a pop in the back row, and an additional 3 negates. So 1, 2, 3, 4 negates and 2 pops. That's a lot of negates. That's more negates than we have cards in the hand. Let's see if they make some mistakes. Opponent does not want to make a mistake today. Pop in the field spell. Field spell popped. I was really hoping that resolved. Alright. Now, we can't even attack over Appaloosa because of this Nightmare Pain, saying that we have to attack the Yugioh, and Yugioh can't be destroyed by battle. So maybe opponent will activate Yugioh. Less Finger. We gotta negate this because if they summon it again, they can steal our monster we summon. That's no good. Okay. Opponent negated. Maybe opponent will forget to negate our monster effects. They get a free Yugioh. Alright, they got a free Yugioh out of that. And that gets them an additional card. So now I don't even know what we do. We're just gonna try our best here. Synchro Summon. Hope opponent forgets to negate. We gotta summon this in defense mode, otherwise we have to attack opponent and hurt ourselves. Opponent negating. We don't get a fish. We don't get a banish a fish, but we do have a fish in the graveyard which we can activate to boost the attack. And if opponent foolishly negates that and then forgets to negate the effective shift to summon itself and all future effects with their 2 negates, or sorry, 1, 2, 3 negates that they still have, then we're good. The opponent did not negate it. They are negating the effective shift. And but hold on a second. Alright, hold on a second. Opponent still has their negates, but Yugioh has 0 attack and we summoned our monster in defense mode, so how does opponent even hurt us? You know what, I'm feeling safe right now. Opponent, you may have a billion Yugiohs, but what do you even do from here? Alright, how do you get lethal? How does Yugioh get lethal? With a defense mode Arion post. Opponent, show us. Show us the truth. Link monsters. Boral Sword Dragon. Okay, well this is only 3,000 attacks. I still feel safe. Spirit of Yugioh. Linking into Muckracker. Summoning another Yugioh. Summoning a Unchained Soul. Attacking us. Alright. Switching this to defense mode so that they get 2 attacks. That's 3,000 times 2 is 6,000 plus 2,000, that's 8,000. That is exactly lethal. Alright, so opponent knows how to do it. Well, you know what? Can't win them all. Sometimes you get cooked. Let's go on to the deck list and then we'll have some Synchro Swims. Alright, here is the deck list, I will say. This was very fun to play. The Centur-ions play very similarly to the Ghotis, so if you like the Ghoti gameplay, you're going to like the Centur-ion gameplay. And yeah, overall, unfortunately the Centur-ion package feels like it needs the normal summon a lot. So playing it with the Ghotis definitely felt like your normal summon was contested, even though we're playing a reduced Centur-ion engine. Playing just 2 Trudea, 2 Primera, and then trying to draw into the Emblema Oath or the field spell in order to get our play started without using our normal summon so we can do Ghoti things. But sometimes you don't get to do that, so that is how it is. Let's just keep going through the deck list. We got the obviously 1 Snopios, we got the Centurion Gargoyle, we got Nibiru, triple of the stand-up, 2 call by, 1 cross out to banish our fishes. Triple Emblema Oath, triple Impermanence, and the Phalanx in the extra deck. Just a billion synchros. We got Arion Post ×2, we got White or Will, we got 2 Azcans, we got Baron de Fleur, we got Cream Sovereign, we got Ghoti Deepion, we got Chaos Angel, we got Cosmic Blazar Dragon, we got Supernova, we got Crimson Dragon, we got Centur-ions Legata, and we got the Exilia, and we got an SP Little Knight that I never summoned. So maybe just play another synchro. Alright, now they've gone through the deck list. Let's see some spicy synchro swims. You let me know down in the comments which replay you think is the best. Replay number 1, we got Keaton versus HS Warlock playing. Looks like Paleos. Love me some Paleos. Opponent playing the Yugioh. Oleanites popping the field spell. That's going to negate the effect. Opponent ashing. Big welcome Labyrinth. Alright, we're playing with Labyrinth Paleos. And we got Waboku. And we got, what is this? Fiend Griefing, I think? Fiend Griefing. Kind of like a finger. Opponent Nightmare Pain, so they still got Yugioh combo. Opponent has not been stopped yet. Opponent fully not stopped. Sunsour Lotus summoning a spirit. Getting the Eternal Favorite. The Gruesome Graveswarmer. Activating to summon a second Yugioh. And we're Fiend Griefing. Just like sort of a mini finger. Alright, what are we doing here? We're shuffling in a card from the graveyard, I think. Summoning our Paleo. Shuffling that back in the deck. And sending a guy to the graveyard. Absolute King Backjack in the GY zone. Opponent summoning Unchained Soul Yama. Not sure if that was the best target to shuffle in. I think this combo has a part where they summon something from the graveyard so you could target it and shuffle it in, but what do I know? Opponent. About to activate their effect, but we're going to respond and get a Paleozoic Oleanites. We can pop this Nightmare Pain, which is nice. Let's activate. Pop it. Very cool. Opponent. Their combo was not really disrupted. Nightmare Pain is nice, but they don't need it to set up their negate, so opponent going to battle. Waboku time. Protect our beautiful Oleanites and get an additional one from the GY. Alright. Alright. Paleo still got it. Sadly, we can't make Toad with this. What do we even make? Do we make a Zeus? Zeus gets negated by Phantom Yugioh. Opponent. Eternal Favorite. At any moment, opponent can summon a Yugioh from the banish zone. Let's exit. Opapania, attack mode. Look at that threatening 0 attack. Activate to search for a Paleo. Opponent negating the effect. Summoning a Yugioh. Yugioh is here. Forced to battle. And there it is. The Zeus. Negate has been cleared. Opponent Super Poly. They just drew the Super Poly. How dare they do this? Stealing our Zeus. Our beloved Zeus and making a Yugioh. Very rude. Alright. I cannot believe the rudeness. Opponent getting a Escape of the Unchained. We still got some traps though. Let's have some traps. Opponent summoning the Yugioh, getting the search. They did their search. Alright. We're good. Opponent activating Eternal Favor to summon another Yugioh. So they have the lethal combo line. Muckracker. Let's mill. Let's get a Paleo. We got this destructive Daruma Cannon. And our Paleos are unaffected by trap effects, I think? Or are they unaffected by monster effects? Unaffected by monster effects. So I don't know why we're doing this now. But we're doing it. Could wait till they finish setting up their board to hit him with the Daruma Cannon. Opponent hasn't even used their normal summon yet. Flip him face down. Opponent's still going. See, they're still cooking. They flip him face up again. Oh, we got the secret. I didn't even see it. Transaction rollback. Banish it to get a card effect in the graveyard. We are setting magical hats. This is nonsense. This is anime nonsense. We get another Paleo. Are we really playing magical hats? Is this like a real card in Paleos? We get to summon 2 traps from our deck. Alright, transaction rollback. We get to shuffle them up. Opponent hits the rollback. Love it. Opponent hits our Paleo. Hurts us. And we're dying, but we got a lot of stuff on the field. Opponent got very unlucky with their attacks. Oh my goodness, what did we just do? We used transaction rollback and targeted Elemental Birth, which we don't have to pay the cost of because we just get to activate the effect. Destroy all cards on your opponent's side of the field. Yugioh not destroyable. That was epic. Opponent. Escape is triggered. Summoning a Unchained Soul. And a Spirit. Summoning another regular old Yugioh. Let's XZ. Let's make Opabinia. We got, hold on a second. Are we playing the second Zeus? We got 2 Zeuses now. We are playing the second Zeus. We're sending transaction roll back to the graveyard. We're detaching to add a trap. We are going to battle. We are making the second Zeus. I cannot believe it. We're activating Paleo effects from the hand. And Paleos are unaffected by Zeus, by the way. So if we send the whole field to the graveyard, we get to keep our Paleos. There it is. Downard. Rank it up. Zeus number 2. The sequel. Forbidden until now. Send them. Rank up into Opabinia Part 2. The sequel. And opponent, you have 0 cards. Opponent, opening of the Spirit Gate. Transaction rollback, activate, pop it. Love it. Where we get repeatedly wiped the opponent's entire field. It's Ultra Raigeki. It's Raigeki for back row and monsters. Opponent summoning a Phantom Yubel. But what is that even going to do? What does that even do here? Transaction rollback again. Pop it. Detach, get a trap. And what is this? This is the one that targets a banished one, right? Target a banished card, return to the graveyard, so we can just keep looping our transaction rollbacks and activating them again. This is epic. This is extremely sweet. Alright, you let me know if you guys like this, because I kind of want to try this out now. This is extremely sick. Summon a Paleo. Get back to transaction rollback. Go to battle. And slap opponent for a little bit damage, just a little bit off the top. And we're activating something. What was that? We're activating Traptalizing Tune to shuffle one of our traps back into the deck. Magical Hats is back. And we can literally transaction roll back, wipe their whole field again. And we still have Zeus. But Zeus is only 1 material. Opponent. Again, an opening. We're going to wipe it. Get wiped, opponent. Do you even have enough Yubels in the graveyard to summon another Yubel? I don't think they do. Oh, they do. They got one. They got one more. Let's trap trick. Get some nice traps. I'm pretty sure opponent's fully cooked by now. Thank you for sending this very amazing replay. I love it. We'll have one more replay and you guys get to vote in the comments which one you think won the sink or swim. Count all the votes. Alright, that's how we're doing it now. If you want to send in a replay, check the description of the video. Alright, we got the instructions. Let's flip this face down. Summon another Paleo. We can clear this Yubel. Let's triple XZ into the Anomalocaris. Add a trap to the hand. We can activate our traps from the hand while we control these Paleos. Pop the Yubel. Get in for lethal damage with Anomalocaris. That is the most beautiful Paleo victor I've ever seen in my life. We're at 129 life points. Very amazing game. Let's go on to game number 2. Alright, on to the next game. We got Unchained Secret Password. This is a live twin, evil twin. Alright, I'm glad my fans enjoy other decks. I play a lot of water decks on the channel. Sometimes it's fun to see other people playing non-watery decks. Evil twins, or live twins, as people call them, are a link deck. That link summon a level 4 link, or a link 4 I guess. And then they resummon these things and each one draws a card and pops a monster. So it's pretty fun little engine. And this uses our normal summon, I believe. So what can we do with the Unchained? Looks like we're just setting the Abominable Chamber. We got our Evil Stars. There we go. We've drawn more cards. Oh, we're popping our Unchained to summon the twins. So we're actually full combo here. with our Unchained. Forgot you could target your own cards with these. Very versatile. Maybe we should play these in Dinosaurs. Is that crazy? We be popping the babies with Unchained and Evil Twin. You let me know if that's insane. We got the full combo. Setting up the Escape. Getting the Abominable Unchained to the hand. Popping a card to summon the Soul of Shamara. And now we Exi. Nope. No Exi. Solar Ridge. You can do the 6s and turn it into a negate if you got the space in the extra deck. Hey, here it is. High King Wave Caesar. Spell, trap, monster, effect, negate. There you go. Opponent. What do you got? We still got our Evil Twin plays. Opponent playing Kashtira. Get hurt. Nice little slap there. Pop him with the Escape. I don't know if that's the right pop or right with the Escape because Kashtiras just summon more Kashtiras. You gotta wait till they activate their Kashtira spell. They activate the Theosis or whatever. Theosis targeting and then you pop it. There you go, see? They got the Fenrir. They always get the sneaky Fenrir. Alright. We've already used some of our interaction, but we got the Soul Rage. Let's see you won't get. Make that a little knight. Very nice. We're gonna banish that Fenrir from the graveyard. Excuse me, what is this? This is not the Kashtira field spell. Galloping Gaia? What is going on here? What is this? Alright, someone explain to me what's going on. I'm very confused. His opponent is this Yugi? Are we playing against Yugi right now? Let's pop it. Alright. Opponent Bishul. So opponent is on the third deck in here. We got Galloping Gaia, Kashtira Yubels. Pot of Desires. Oh my goodness. Are you really playing Pot of Desires in a deck with Kashtiras limited to 1? Alright, Pot of Grief, literally. But we're gonna Ash Blossom it. And opponent is fully cooked. Alright. Very impressive play from Evil Twin and Unchained. You guys let me know down in the comments which video you thought was better. We'll be checking out some more videos next time, so make sure if you want them to be featured, send them in. If I didn't feature your video today, we'll get to it eventually. Thank you for sending them. Alright. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video, and have a good night.